Welcome back. Today's topic is how to find excluded values. We have rational expression. Remember, rational expression can be written in the form of a ratio, and we have a polynomial here and a polynomial here. For the denominator, we do not want the denominator be undefined. But when denominator is undefined, is when denominator become a zero. Alright, with this in mind, we can start our first practice. We have y plus 8. Let's say over, how about 20y? Remember, when denominator is 0, this rational expression is undefined. Therefore, we say, when the denominator is 0, let's set it as 0. So, divided by 20 each side, y is 0. This guy is our excluded value. Why? Why we want to exclude it? Because when y is 0, 20y is 0, then the whole denominator is 0, then it is undefined. That's how we find excluded value. Let us continue our practice. Our next practice is 7 over 2w plus 14. We try to find excluded value. So first we're going to set the denominator equals 0. Then we're going to find what w is. Minus 14 each side. 2w is negative 14 divided by 2 divided by 2. w is negative 7. When w is negative 7, this denominator is 0. Therefore, we say the excluded value for this radical expression is w is negative 7. Alright, next one. Alright, I think by this time you become really confident with this, and you will say, I'm going to set this one as a 0, so q squared minus 16 is 0. And then we notice that q squared minus 16 is 4 squared. Did you remember this rule? A squared minus b squared can be written as a plus b times a minus b. This is our sum and difference rule. Therefore, we can write this as q plus 4 and open close parenthesis q minus 4 equals 0. Then we're going to find what is a q. Then we're going to use zero product property. Zero product property says when two numbers times each other become 0, either A is 0 or B is 0. Therefore, we say Q plus 4 is 0, makes Q is negative 4. Q minus 4 is 0, which is Q is positive 4. Now, talking about excluded value, this guy has 2. We're going to say this. The excluded value for this rational expression is q is negative 4 and q is positive 4. Alright, thank you for still being here. This is our last practice for this topic. Now, we're going to find the excluded value. Step 1. Let's set this guy equals 0. You don't have to do a lot of work. All you need to do is to check discriminant. Discriminant. What is this? Did you remember sometimes when you cannot factor, you use a quadratic formula. You say x equals negative b, add plus and a square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. What is discriminant? b squared minus 4ac is discriminant. Therefore, all we need to check is to check what is b squared minus 4ac in this case. Let us review. This is ax squared plus bx plus c form. So b squared is 1 squared minus 4. A is 8. C is 5. So as we can see, this one gonna be less than 0. We're still in the real number family. Therefore, when b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, we don't have real roots. But how about in complex number family? Yeah, we can find it. Complex number, that's our roots. But currently, we still stay in the real number family. Now we can say no real roots. Therefore, here's our solution. No excluded values. Okay, this is our last practice. Happy learning.